In treating the pecs, the first thing we want to look at for the pec major and minor both is to come at the head of the table, and what we're looking for is to see where the shoulders, how high up towards the ceiling they are. And as I look here, I'm seeing his left shoulder, or his right shoulder is higher, but both shoulders, neither one of them is really down on the ground here, so he's pulled up a little forward on either side. Oh, that even made it worse. So what we're going to do here then, the pec minor fibers are going to be coming off of his coracoid process and coming across, and it's really easy just to locate, point the fingers, and move across and locate those spots. For the pec major, this is the only test. We're going to show a different test for pec minor when we do it, but to do the pecs themselves, we're going to first of all bring the arm back out here, and in this lower type position that we were using for the doorway stretch, we're going to be stretching fibers across. So we can come across diagonally up through here and be able to do some really good treatment. Then when we move him up straight at a 90-degree angle, we're going to be stretching out the fibers that are coming off of the sternum. So the first fibers came from the clavicle, the second one's from the sternum, and we can move our fingers again across, looking for the top bands, move back and forth, looking for the tender nodules where we're going to place our pressure. And then we bring it up to the highest position. This is going to get the fibers that come down lower here into the abdomen area. And if we had a woman here, we'd have her hold her breast to move it out of the way. We can bring the fingers down here and then have him lift up to feel this tighten up. And that way we can follow up and down and treat. Following the compression in each of these positions, we can stretch in each of these positions, and then when we send the patient home, they would have the doorway stretch. Now, in treating the pec minor in this same kind of position, again, we'd find the coracoid process, put our fingers diagonally and move across, and be able to put pressure straight down. The other thing that would be very useful for this, in addition to having that shoulder drop test, is to use the right maneuver. So we're going to have him sit up and face the camera, and I'll move to the opposite side so I can palpate the undamaged hand. We would check the radial pulse, and I'm feeling very strong here. We're going to bring it up, and I'm still getting a pulse. Bring him up into more of a hyperabduction, and I have lost that pulse. So the treatment would be to treat the pec minor and come back and see if we